Weekly Pick'ems show.
Bubba.
Weekly Pick'em show. We're back. What is this, episode 4?
I think so.
I think. We got some good debates coming today. You guys don't even know what's coming.
I think they have an idea. If you've watched
You don't even know
first
the
three,
real fucking shit. I'm going to give it to you.
They have to know. They have to know.
No, you guys don't even know. You don't even, every week, you don't even know the whole slate.
Don't know what we're
That's what I'm saying.
I wish there was a way we could put them in there without using
I mean,
them.
you have some ideas. I use some of them. Pete's got some ideas. You got some ideas. We all got ideas, okay?
All right.
So weekly pick show. We're debating some random shit every week until football season. Then we're debating. Then we're picking games, okay? So join us. Twitter subscribers are playing along. They're giving us their matchup ideas. Give them to me. You know,
You love that today. You love it.
Yeah. Any link you're looking for pinned in the comments. I'd recommend checking out. I mean, you can wait till after this episode, but checking out the other episodes as well. We always start with like football ones. Give them to me. Serious ones here.
There he goes.
Joey Bosa versus Maxx Crosby. Who is the better pass rusher? Good debate. So if you're new, again, every week we kind of start with some football ones here, and then we get into some random shit. We give them to you.
How many times can you slip that in this
I
video?
don't know. Bosa, Joey Bosa, not Nick, Joey versus Maxx Crosby.
Weird. I think if Joey would stay healthy,
That's right.
I think if Joey would stay healthy, he would end up with more sacks than Maxx Crosby. But I just like Maxx Crosby. I'm a huge Maxx Crosby guy. Like I just love his energy.
Love his focus.
I don't. He never misses games really. He always brings it every single play. Doesn't take any plays off. I just love the way he plays football. Wish we had him. I'm sure.
Give him to me.
I'm sure every fan wishes they had him on their team.
He's one of those. He's those junkyard dogs.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you see it a lot where you have a junkyard dog player, but the talent doesn't really match.
He won Old Yeller's junkyard dog of the year.
Right. So, but if like all those guys, they're never really talent-wise the greatest, but they're still able to compete. Maxx Crosby's talent is off the charts, and that junkyard dog just puts him over top. And Joey Bosa doesn't stay healthy.
So you're
Like
going
Peter
Maxx?
said. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Joey could be better.
Yeah.
I think he's got it in him to be better, but I think I'm going to go with Mad Max over here. That's a clean sweep. I was not expecting that. That was going to be a good one that I was giving you. That was going to be might be a little bit of a split. And you can't really have a split when it's three of us. All of us with Maxx Crosby. Wow.
Joey's got to stay healthy.
Joey's got something.
He's got
going on.
those penalties were really bad at the end of that playoff game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That cost the Chargers there. That cost them a little bit. All right, here's an interesting one. These two Browns logos. You see the Browns were having a competition on the new dog logo, dog pound logo, and all these fans are people, graphic designers. Our graphics guy, they sent one in. I don't think he did. That was a joke. And these were the two finalists. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but they chose the one on the right. So the one on the right, I shouldn't have told you. I should have had you pick.
You should have.
Fuck. Should we start over and act like I didn't tell you?
All right, let's start from the top. I'll act surprised.
All right. Forget all that. So these are the two logos. I'm not going to tell you which one they chose, all right? Okay?
I like this.
And it's their new dog pound logo. They chose one, but I'm not going to tell you which one.
What does that mean, though? Dog pound logo?
Or the dog logo.
Are they going to actually use this on jerseys? And
Well,
helmets?
their helmets are plain,
Right,
just
but
straight
where-
orange. So
if they ever were, they would go to this. I'm saying like this would be their main logo.
I think they're just gonna keep them plain. I don't think it's an option, but I think when they have it like on this in the stand, like on this, like the pads on the side of the stand, like in the stadium, that's gonna be the dog. It's their Twitter logo right now. I'm not gonna tell you which one. Don't look.
Is this substituting the brown helmet? So like on
It's their main logo.
Yeah, like the standings. When you look at the standings, is this what we're gonna see?
That's a good question. It's their Twitter logo right now. So the reason I thought of this, because I don't know if I do know. I don't agree with their decision on, and I'm not going to tell you which one, but on which one they chose. So you go ahead, since you don't know.
Right. All right. So right off the bat,
Which one would you choose?
Well, let me just say something right off the bat. I'm not a big Star Wars guy by any stretch of the imagination, but on the right, I kind of see some Darth Vader in there, and that makes it really weird to me.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, and I don't like that at all. And I like the other one that you could actually see the eyes. I don't know why. I don't like this in the shadows thing.
That's a good point.
And I don't know. It's intimidating yet softer on the eyes.
Yeah. So you went with that one. So here, spoiler, they chose the other one.
No,
yeah,
what?
They chose the other one. First, I'll say, I mean, the one on the right is like it's good work. It's like it looks pretty cool. It looks a little meaner. I guess you can debate that.
That's what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna go with the one on the right because I think it's like a bigger, meaner dog. This looks like a puppy over here. Looks like a mad puppy.
Yeah,
on
that's
the left
that's
side.
the knock on that one.
This looks like a mean dog.
It is very cool, but I'm with Junior. I like that one better. The eyes was a thing for me too. It's like so dark in the middle there, like of the face there. I think this one's just cooler too. But my big thing is how I thought of this debate, putting it in the video, was I'm seeing it on Twitter as the new one as their Twitter thing. And like Twitter, everything's small. When you're on your phone, everything's small. And you can't really read that one when it's pretty small.
Very dark.
Like, I mean, I know what it is because I've seen it. But if it's somebody that hasn't seen it yet, like you're scrolling through Twitter and it's like it's a lot smaller because it's Twitter. It's on your phone. It's just a little hard to read. I think that one's easier to read on what it is. So, I would have went with that one.
Even if they went the same shade of orange as the one we picked, everything's dark about it. Just lighten it up a little bit.
On the right side, it's a little too dark. And they both went darker on the right side, but I don't know, something about the stripe. They both have the stripe, but something about that one we chose, I think that's just beautiful. Beautiful work there. The spikes are better on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think they chose wrong. The other one's good work, but I think
no
they chose
teeth.
wrong.
You gotta show teeth.
Got to show some teeth. Come on.
It looks like a puppy over there.
An angry one.
An angry puppy.
I wouldn't want to get bit by that puppy.
Everyone loves puppies, though,
Everyone.
Well, okay. What's next? We got the XFL versus the USFL. XFL is done. USFL still going. There was a game on last night that I watched for like a whole 2 minutes. Yeah.
How was it?
Case Cook is.
I was Philadelphia. Yeah, Case Cook is Philadelphia Stars versus the Michigan. Was it the Panthers or something?
Yeah. Panthers in Michigan, is that?
Yeah, and they're like brown. I don't really know about the Philadelphia Stars. I love that logo. I love the colors. Love the design. The design, everything. I think it's pretty sweet, actually. Yeah, you thought of this matchup idea. I don't know.
No, I thought this is different than the one I said.
You said XFL versus AAF?
Yeah.
I thought you meant USFL because the AAF is done.
It's done, but I've actually seen it. I haven't seen any USFL.
Well, I was gonna go with. I thought this made more sense to go with.
It makes more sense. Definitely makes.
I really don't have an answer.
I think the XFL got a little more hype, and
they lost a shit ton of money.
They did lose a shit ton of money, but they had the hype and they had the really good coaches in there.
And The Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah, get me over there. I just decided.
Oh, there's some solid players too on the rosters too. I mean, the USFL, like I know some of the guys, but I think I knew more XFL guys. I think a little bit better competition. XFL.
USFL logo is looking a little better though.
Are you going back to the logo now?
You're a big logo guy.
I think the XFL will make it. I think they lost money, but I think they're heading in the right direction. That doesn't really make sense because it was 1 year, wasn't it? And then I don't know. I'll go with the XFL. I think a little better competition. Except the team that won it all was like shit during the regular season and then just won it all in the tournament. And it's only 4 teams make it, but kind of made it look like a joke. Like what if like an NFL team that was just shit all year won the Super Bowl? It was just like, oh wow, that's
right. But that'd be kind of if they somehow squeaked it in.
It'd be kind of cool.
A little Cinderella story.
I guess.
Everyone loves a good Cinderella story.
Yeah, I went with the XFL. Okay.
Come on.
All right. And speaking of the XFL, The Rock versus Dwayne Johnson.
This is tough.
It's the same guy.
This is tough. No, What?
It's the same guy.
I love the picture. It's like one's just like he's got the tank top on, and one is just
That's clearly The Rock, and
he's got
that's clearly
that
Dwayne
striped
Johnson.
shirt with a smile on his face. It's just so funny.
Well, if you had to pick one,
Is his name Dwayne?
I guess.
Dwayne Johnson.
Did you look that up?
I copied and pasted whatever when I looked up the graphics guy.
Okay.
Copied and pasted when he looked up his pictures.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
I mean, I think I got to go with The Rock. That's an obvious choice.
Why?
He's more of a unit of a dude. Dwayne tries to conceal his muscles a little bit. No. Show him. Let me see him. And The Rock always has him on full display.
Okay.
That sounded a little weird, but it's whatever.
It's the same guy, so I'm gonna go with The Rock though.
Good choice.
No reason.
I'm gonna go with Dwayne Johnson because without Dwayne Johnson, there's no The Rock.
That's a good point.
You gotta have Dwayne Johnson first.
Could I switch?
That's a great point. Wow. This is the chicken versus the versus the egg debate again.
Yeah. That's a good point. I'm not gonna switch though. I'm thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. All right.
Got off that one quick.
You gotta be Pete. That was good.
I got.
All right, so Anthony Kramer, we
The
thought
Rock
we
versus
thought of The
Chris
Rock
Rock.
versus Dwayne Johnson. Anthony Kramer was kind of on the same thinking. He wanted The Rock included in the video as well.
Okay.
So The Rock versus Chris Rock.
Ooh.
So it worked out because The Rock just won the last battle, so he's still alive. So let's see if he can go 2-0 here.
Wow.
He's 1-0 on the year for weekly picks. Let's see if he can go 2-0. He's facing Chris Rock.
I think that this is a. I'm gonna take how Pete's gonna do this. If they're in a fight, I'm definitely taking The Rock. And that's how Pete would decide here.
What
So
about
that's how
Chris
I'm gonna
Rock?
decide.
What about that slap on?
He
Will
got
Smith?
rocked, Pete.
What if The Rock got slapped by Will Smith? You think he would have slapped him back?
Oh yeah.
No.
No? I think he would have broken him in half.
He would have done that.
Chris Rock took it like a champ though.
I think The Rock would have done that weird little laugh and then a smile.
Yeah.
That's what he would have done.
You know what I just realized? My shirt is a Project Rock shirt.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you got to.
I have to.
You
There's
have
the bull.
to.
I
You
have to go with The Rock. I just realized it. It's reversible, too. Blue.
Wow.
Whoa, it's getting picked up there. So now I got quite a few of his shirts. They're pretty nice. I'm not like a huge Rock guy.
Apparently you are.
I just like the shirts, you know. So I have no choice going with The Rock. So that means he's 2-0. Now, what Pete says does not matter here.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they got in a fight,
right.
I think I'd go with The Rock. I'm gonna go with The Rock.
2-0. I see a potential matchup brewing.
Between
oh, yeah.
a fellow castmate
Uh-huh.
and him. 2-0 in one video. Wow, unbelievable. Can't coach that. So Mark Sinclair versus Dom Toretto. This is getting ridiculous now. This is just getting ridiculous.
Well, people don't know that that's Vin Diesel's real name.
Mark Sinclair?
We kinda
Yeah, I bet
touched
you a
on
lot of people would have thought these were like two of his
Yeah, that's what I thought for a second. I was like, wait, is this
two of his like
characters?
Characters, yeah.
Mark Sinclair.
That's his real name.
It's his character.
One's his real name and one is a character in a movie. If
What's
you haven't
Vin
figured that out.
Diesel then? Is that his real name or is that a character?
That's his new real name.
I think the biggest thing it comes down to is if he gave himself the Vin Diesel nickname. If so, I can't look at him the same.
He gave himself that name.
There's no way.
Diesel Van.
Somebody gave that nickname to him.
I don't know.
I'm going to Dom Toretto.
You know,
Hey, without Mark Sinclair,
Oh, not again.
there's no
got
Dom
me.
Toretto. There's no
Can I
Vin
switch?
Diesel.
Can I switch?
you could.
Yeah, he got me.
got-
I can't get this 2-0'd like this.
All right.
on.
Not like this.
Well, it's already over, but yeah, Mark Sinclair is a real person. Dom Toretto is not. So it's very simple. Mark
right.
Sinclair, real person. Dom Toretto, no. So it's a clean sweep.
That was tough. Pete's just twisting my brain around.
All right.
Gotcha.
So Mark Sinclair is 1-0.
Oh, no.
He's gonna get a crack at 2-0 in this video,
Oh God.
and he's going against the leader of the weekly pick show, and that's Vin Diesel. So,
Oh my God.
so Mark Sinclair's. This is stupid.
You just knew Mark Sinclair was gonna win.
I knew he was going to. The
graphics
graphics
guy,
guy knew he
yeah.
was going to win.
Wow, that was crazy.
My reasoning for Mark Sinclair over Dom Toretto was he's a real person. Vin Diesel is also a real person, and that's now his real name. So I'm going to go with Vin Diesel, and he does
I
it.
don't know. I think he might go down.
And we know he does it for the family. Do we know that Mark Sinclair does it for the
That's
family? I
true.
don't know. We knew that Dom Toretto did, though.
I know what Pete's going to say here. He's going to say there's no Vin Diesel without Mark Sinclair.
I don't even know what Diesel's record is at this point, like
But
4 or 5-0. So.
I would like to counter Pete's point because you don't just get Vin Diesel. You're born Vin Diesel. All right, this guy was born Vin Diesel. Give him to me. He's undefeated. Doesn't matter what you say, Pete.
We're going to have to start giving him some better competition.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to go Mark Sinclair, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't even fucking matter. Well, all right.
Okay. We got the Vin Diesel stuff in.
We got it out of the way.
There's
Let's
got to
do
be
more.
another one.
Whoa!
Oh.
Scott Hansen versus Chris Hansen. We said this would need to be one last week.
Yep.
I mean, look at Scott Hansen
Look at
there. Look at that guy. Look at him go.
Looks like $1 million.
There's no other option here. It's Scott Hansen. We should have the graphics guy put Scott Hansen under Chris Hansen's picture, and Chris Hansen just confuse everybody.
No. Too many
7 hours of commercial-free football. Give me Scott Hansen.
Guys,
Their last names are spelled different, by the way.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen saves lives, all right? He saves lives. You guys are out of your mind. Give me Chris Hansen all day. That show just makes me disgusted with the world.
Scott Hansen.
To Catch a Predator. Yeah, if anybody didn't know, Chris Hansen was from To Catch a Predator, and I don't think that airs
Disgusting
anymore.
show.
I don't think it's been airing for a long time.
Right, but he saves more lives.
You better
than
go
Scott
save
Hansen
catches
ever.
predators.
He's got to save more lives than ever right now. There's just some
Pedophiles.
weird-
He
some
catches
weird people-
pedophiles.
some
I don't
weird
think
people
that's
out
real.
there.
I don't know. I think that's all acting.
It's got to be real. There's weirdos out there, man.
There are weirdos, but I think they find actors for that shit.
I don't know.
I think Scott Hansen saves more lives, though.
Not literally.
I don't know what we would do without Scott Hansen
Yeah.
here at the Goat House. I don't know.
They would just have his fill-in.
And he's just a beast. Look at him. He's an absolute fucking beast.
He is a beast.
You gonna switch your pick?
No.
No.
Without Chris Hansen, there's no Scott Hansen, right? 'Cause he's saving
I
lives.
don't know if that one works.
I
there.
don't know about that. I don't know. This is from T. What's his at? Him or her? I can't see. CHX
Trails?
Chemtrails?
I don't know.
Chemtrails.
Chemtrails.
Oh, I see who this guy is.
Huh?
Chemtrails, he's out there, man.
He's out there? I
He's
don't know what
out there.
chemtrails is.
It's a whole conspiracy, man.
I was having this debate with what's some of my players. I was like, what's
Gatorade,
I was like,
Powerade.
What's better? What's
Which
better?
one?
What's better, the blue Gatorade or the blue Powerade?
Ooh.
That's tough. That's a tough one.
I think it's
I
Powerade.
think it's
Yeah.
the Powerade too, actually.
Yep.
I went through a phase of Powerade back in the day. Like, I had to have Powerade. There's just so many varieties of Gatorade, though. Like
Yeah, like I
the
think
G0.
the light purple.
Well, when you're thinking, I'm
Gatorade?
thinking of when you say blue Gatorade versus blue Powerade, I'm thinking like the darker blue
Yeah,
because
like
there's
the
only
cool-
dark
the
blue.
Cool blue.
Yeah, but then when I think of the light blue
The light blue
Gatorade,
one's
that makes
good.
me all warm and fuzzy inside. It's pretty fucking
What about
good.
the light purple?
Yeah, there's
light-
so many different
light
Gatorades.
purple's
All the
nice.
lights are like, it's the real fucking shit. Give it to me.
Again.
You
Give
know
me
what? I think-
Gatorade. Give it to
Yeah, I
me.
was gonna say I'm gonna go Gatorade just because they have so many options and.
And it's Gatorade.
It's
At
just
first, we
Gatorade.
called that stuff Gatorade.
I mean,
Gatorade.
Powerade definitely has the name. Like, I want power. Say, I don't want to be a
Not
Gator.
Gator. I want
I think they
Power.
copied them, though. Gatorade had to have been first, right?
Had to be.
Yeah.
And Powerade signed on John Morant. So, can't side with anybody.
Oh,
So, I'm going to take Gatorade. More options.
Did Pete already take Gatorade?
Yeah.
Does that already happen?
more.
Give it to
options.
me. The real shit.
Give it to me.
All right. He didn't. Chemtrails didn't give me their pick, but
Oh.
it's a good one.
He's a Gatorade guy.
He's a Gatorade guy. That was a good matchup for
I
us
like
this
it.
week. Give him to me. Okay. What do we got next? This is from
Ooh.
Riley Griffith / Parker Stone. Two names. Two Hall of Famers of debate here.
Man.
This is tough.
Prime Tim Duncan versus Prime Dirk
Like,
Nowitzki.
is this 1v1 or?
Just who is better in their
Ooh.
prime?
I mean, God, it's hard. Tim Duncan was. I mean, he's got all the championships and everything. I mean, he had really good teams though. Like Dirk got the one ship.
Dirk's got a better shot.
Dirk, yeah, he's got a
Not
better
looking.
shot.
Not looking, but that makes it
Ooh.
even better.
Does.
Yeah, I don't know who wants to go.
Give me Mr. Fundamentals.
Mr. Fundamentals.
Give him to me.
We're giving to me. Which one's Mr.
Tim
Fundamentals?
Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Okay.
I just think Pete mentioned the championships. I got to kind of go with that, is that he had a run in there. He did have better teams, but he still had that run in there. Dirk was a better all-around player. I mean, all-around just because he could shoot the ball and spread the floor.
No. Are you going Dirk?
I'll go Dirk. Like, I think if I had – I know he's Mr. Fundamentals. Like, he's just fundamentally sound over there, but – I don't know. Like when I just think like prime Tim Duncan versus
how many points per game did they average?
Versus prime Dirk. I think I'm gonna go like if they played 1-on-1, I'd take Dirk Nowitzki here.
Is there a career? Where's the career stats?
Career stats: 19 points and 11 rebounds.
Pretty good.
Dirk definitely averaged more.
Oh yeah.
But it's not all about the points.
No.
It's a team game.
It's a team game, folks. No, not much more.
21.
I have the deciding factor. I used to have a poster of Tim Duncan hanging up in my basement, so I'm going to go with Tim Duncan. Just a
Nice.
giant, massive poster just hanging up.
You salute it every
I
morning?
think Pete ripped a hole through it one day, and it was gone.
Pete.
I wasn't even like a big Tim Duncan fan. I just got that poster, and I just like, I'm going to hang this up.
Did you get it at like the book fair that used to come to schools?
I think so.
Remember that? That was the
Yeah.
best. Oh, my God. That was the best.
I got a Michael Vick poster from that.
Same, dude.
Yeah.
Same.
Same.
For real.
I think I had a LeBron James
Oh, disgusting.
Cavs poster.
How dare you admit that live
He's
on
the real
air.
Akron Hammer. I don't know.
I am.
So Tim Duncan wins. Pete's by himself again over there. It's a good one, though. It's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
All right, so
Oh.
Vitor asks, I don't know if I love the question. I mean, I do like the question, but I don't at the same time. I'll tell you what I mean. But he says, who was better in their prime, Megatron or Fitzgerald? He went with Megatron, more dominant receiver. I don't think, better in their prime, I think it's clearly Megatron. Like, Larry was amazing, but I think better in their prime, I think you can argue Calvin Johnson was the best maybe ever, like behind Randy Moss, or if you're thinking about in his prime, maybe better. I think the better question is who actually was just better in general, like who had a better career, because Larry Fitzgerald had a lengthy, very consistent.
Who's better in their prime though? It's like the same thing as Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki. Like if I said in their prime, take Dirk Nowitzki. In their prime, I'd take Megatron. But like career, I would take Tim Duncan.
Yeah, but I had the poster in the
Career, I
basement,
would
so I
take-
had to go with Tim Duncan.
That's true.
You got a point.
Career,
but
I would
so
take
do I.
Larry Fitzgerald.
That's where I'm at. Like
So
I think
prime in their prime.
he
I'm
asked
taking-
prime.
I'm taking Megatron.
so. I'm going. So
No-brainer.
yeah, I think it's easy.
It's a sweep. Clean sweep.
But I think it's it would have been a great question. It's a good question. I think it was a great question if you just asked like career, because Larry had a very consistent, lengthy career. I think he could have kept playing too. I mean, Calvin Johnson could have kept playing when he was, but he couldn't. He didn't want to put up with the Lions shit anymore.
Probably.
He wanted the real shit. Like, give it to me. That's what he was saying. But they couldn't give it to him. I mean, he had a quarterback in Stafford. That's crazy how bad they were. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a quarterback and a receiver that good, like now in today's era,
They would have been dominant.
like I think like even Kirk Cousins, who's an average quarterback, him and Jefferson, like them alone make the Vikings really good. Like it's just that, like I'm saying that's how important, like quarterback receiver having like a dominant
Before
receiver in today's
they were
era.
ahead of their time.
Yeah, I would still probably go. Well, who had a better career? I don't know. Like, or who's just better?
If
That
you're
was
going career, it's got to be Larry. He played so long,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's just consistent.
But okay, so if you're ranking the top 100 players, I don't know. Yeah, maybe 100's not enough, but well, maybe it is. If you're just ranking the best players of all time, and you just keep going until you're out of Hall of Famers, who's higher? Because
I think
Megatron's
Larry-
already a Hall of Famer. Larry's gonna be
I think Larry would end up higher.
better ranked. You're saying
Yeah, I think so.
that's tough.
It would be.
Well, that's
I think
tough
it would be
too.
close.
Like, what are you ranking it off of? Just like
It's just if you're just ranking Hall of
Skill and,
Famers.
like,
You're just ranking
skill.
Hall of Famers.
skill and talent and
Girth.
girth, or you're just going off like just career accolades and stats.
You just do it. You don't think. You just do it.
Ooh.
Give it to me. Right now.
I don't know. There you go, Megatron, actually.
All right. You think Larry's a first ballot?
Yeah.
First ballot Hall of Famer?
Easily.
Give it to me. All right. What do we got next? Vitor again.
Oh.
Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter? Harry Potter. He went with Lord of the Rings. See, Lord of the Rings back in the day when it was like coming out. Like I think I watched the first one. I don't even remember it, to be honest. And they were just so hyped, and I was actually excited to watch them when they were coming out. And but I didn't enjoy it. I couldn't get into Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna go Harry Potter.
I'm a huge Harry Potter guy. I'm going to take Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Harry Potter as well. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've never seen either.
Oh, boy.
I've never seen a single movie of either. This was not allowed in my household growing up, guys.
No
Witchcraft?
witchcraft.
Yeah, this was witchcraft in my mom's eyes. I'm not lying to you. This is serious.
It was witchcraft.
My
literally.
mom was not a witchcraft woman.
Well, was
not
Lord of
at
the
all.
Rings
I
witchcraft?
don't know what it
I don't
is.
know what it was.
I'm
I never
putting you
seen
over
it.
there. I
I
don't
never
know.
seen it.
I don't know if that's really considered witchcraft.
No witchcraft allowed.
So
Yeah,
I'm putting you over there.
That was what my mom said. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. You know what
It's
I
a
mean?
good boy.
Yeah, I was a good boy growing up. I was a real good boy.
It's a good boy.
It's a good boy.
He was
Something
a good
dog.
boy.
Harry Potter.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one right here. Hayden, PlayStation versus Xbox. He went with PlayStation. He's a PlayStation guy himself.
Interesting.
So he went with PlayStation. Yeah, this is a tough one because, I mean, it shouldn't really be tough because I was always an Xbox guy. I always had an Xbox, right?
Right.
Actually, when I was real young, what did I have first, actually? PlayStation or Xbox? I had a PlayStation. PlayStation 2. I had it. And then I got the PlayStation 3. And then I started getting Xboxes. And it was only Xbox from there. And then it was PC because the Xbox started to go to shit. So, and PC was just better. So I think towards that's why. So I pretty much have to go Xbox because when I was like peak gaming for me, it was Xbox. Okay. So I pretty much have to go Xbox. But towards the end there, you know, on Xbox, it was like this system kind of sucks. Like
Yeah.
I expected more. There's a lot of buggy shit that I don't want you to give to me. And I'm like, PlayStation's got to be better. People are hyping it up. It's just got to be better. So I was kind of regretting not having a PlayStation. I was kind of sucked into the whole Xbox shit at that point. And then when I decided to move on, I'm like, let me just go for it all. Let me just get a PC. You know, so it's tough. That's why it's tough. Like I have to go Xbox because that's what that's where my peak gaming was. But I deep down I know PlayStation was probably better, if that makes sense.
This is the problem though, because this is true for all of us. That no matter, we knew every Xbox was buggy when we had it. We knew it was bug. Everyone.
You gotta get a hard reset every 2 seconds.
Everyone.
Red rings of death.
Right.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
60.
PlayStation never pulled us away from getting the new Xbox ever. We continued to buy Xbox even though we knew it was going to be garbage. We did it anyway.
I think
So you're going Xbox?
Gotta go Xbox.
PlayStation was like on top at first, and then when Xbox got the 360 going, I think that they took over. And like when they got the Xbox One, they were still on top. But then like after that, when PlayStation like what was it?
PS4,
I think
5.
it's PS4 or PS5. I think it's PS5. Like now, I think PlayStation's back on top. But we just like we've always been Xbox guys, and we just never wanted to make the adjustment to PlayStation. So
you're going Xbox?
And you use the Xbox controller on the PC.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I mean.
true.
You're just used to Xbox.
Except I heard the PlayStation controller's just better. I was just used to the Xbox controller at that point. So Hayden's by himself over on PlayStation. I don't really blame you.
Yeah.
It's probably better, but I got to say probably, so I have to go at Xbox, if that makes sense. I explained myself, all right? I don't got to explain it anymore.
We all did.
All right? Okay. What do we got next? Give it to me. This is from Aiden Weingartner. TV stand versus TV mount. He said TV on a regular TV stand because that's what I always had, and a TV stand gives you more room to put stuff on. Give it to me. You can just put stuff
The other
on.
one, there is a TV stand.
Yeah, it's just a picture, all right? This is easy for me. I'm gonna agree with Aiden. I'm gonna go with the TV stand. I think it's just better. We have a mount right here. Let me tell you, that shit, the mount was a fucking bitch to put up. It was brutal. So I don't want to deal with no mount anymore. The TV stand, give it to me.
I'm gonna go TV stand too. I don't know why. I think that
Just looks better.
I like the
don't know.
look. Yeah, I like the look. I like how you can get different. Like if you're mounting the TV on the wall, you got to go with like a modern look, and I'm not really too much of a fan of a modern look.
Even though I know it's not going to fall, I kind of sometimes think it's going to fall. And then that my PC's done, and then the camera's probably done. It's going to smash it down.
We're probably done.
And then the monitors are done.
That's right. That was
unless the graphics guy saves us if he gets under there. It's just until the reactions. Got to be good from
quick.
you. Yeah,
got to be quick.
I think the mount looks better, like especially like when you
like the floating pizza?
I
Pizza.
do. The floating pizza.
I don't know why I said pizza. I don't know why.
It's all about pizza right now.
Give it to me.
Yeah. I think the mount looks better. Like, look at that. Like, doesn't it look better?
I think that room. I think it fits that room.
Yeah, I think it's just like
you don't have that room though.
No, I know. If you're going for like to look better, like look cleaner, I think you go with the mount.
Yeah,
but I think
the
I think
room
the stand is easier, and it's like.
So what are you picking?
I'm gonna go with the stand though. I think it's
another clean sweep.
I think it's easier, and like you could always adjust and move the TV once it's mounted.
I like how this is the one that we probably
here.
debated the most.
Yeah,
but hey,
it's a good question.
The TV on the wall is like. I don't know. It just the room doesn't feel lived in.
Yeah.
So when it's on the stand, you're just like, yeah, this is a cozy home. We could watch TV here.
Except now with the mount up there, I can pull it out. I can tilt it.
Nice. Yeah.
That's pretty nice. You're kind of saving room, and you can yank it out at the same time. And you're like, give it to me, and then, I don't know. I think so. You could argue the mount. I was ripping the mount, instantly went to the stand because it was just a pain in the ass to put up. So I'll stick with my pick, though. I'm not allowing myself to switch. It's an interesting debate, though, even though it was a clean sweep. Four of us. Mm-hmm. What do we got next? This is from Jacoby. Emu, Limu, and Doug versus Mahomes and Rodgers. I was like assuming he meant because the commercials or just Mahomes and Rodgers.
Gotta be the commercials.
I don't really know. And he says, "Give me Doug. Give him to me." That's what he said. So Emu and Doug is what he went with.
I'm in agreement.
You're in agreement?
I'm in agreement.
I don't even know what this is.
I think Liberty Mutual, man. I think that
Liberty.
These commercials are annoying.
You're right, but they're annoying, but they have actually made me laugh. Like when the new one comes out,
I already know
never
Pete's going with the
quarterbacks. The quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think that's easy too. I think those commercials are annoying. I don't give a fuck about Emu and Doug, and the quarterbacks are beasts. So I'm gonna go.
Especially Rodgers and his darkness retreats.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the quarterback. So that's a split: Jacoby and Junior versus Pete and Riz. But the Goat House we get the.
Our votes are worth more.
Our votes are worth more.
We'll be honest.
Let's just be honest. We're better.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Kidding.
We're honest. We're
really.
honest, though. We're honest.
At least we're honest here.
You got to appreciate the honesty.
You got to appreciate it. And this is the last one. I probably could have done more.
Yeah, we were cooking.
Wait, this is 15. I'm like,
we were cooking.
I had more. Some of the Twitter subs had more, but I'm like, it's too much because we were saying we should do like 12 or that 13. That's kind of getting too much. We had 15.
Because you got to count for the teams.
We had 16
teams on the bye week.
There's 16 this week. We ripped through it a little too fast. So let's make this last one a good one. That's from Anthony Kramer. All right, so we get a little confusion here. Maybe to Anthony Kramer as he's watching this because he actually chose Collinsworth, but I put him over on Buck because I hate Collinsworth so much that I switched this. No, I'm kidding. He said that would have been good. He said his question was who is more annoying, and he picked Collinsworth, but if you're more annoying, you don't win, right? We're picking winners here. So he actually that's why it was tough though, because he could technically think Collinsworth is more annoying, but still think he's the better announcer, commentator, whatever.
Losers don't win here.
Losers don't win. So Collinsworth is annoying. He said he's more annoying than Buck, so he's a loser. So I put him over on Buck.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm with him.
You're with him?
I'm with him.
Collinsworth's more annoying?
Right, and I kind of like the move when Joe Buck says, I'm Joe Buck, the Hall of Famer, and then he says,
No.
John Elway. So
John
Oh, no,
Elway.
John Elway.
What is going on?
I'm sorry. Marlev threw me off. Sorry.
He said
right,
I'm Joe Buck, and this is the Hall of Famer.
When he announces the Hall of Famer, it sounds like he's calling himself a Hall of
Okay.
Famer.
He's calling Troy
I'm
Aikman.
Joe Buck,
Troy
the
Aikman,
Hall
right?
of Famer.
Yeah.
Troy Aikman
Yeah.
is with me.
It
I
always
don't-
sounds like he's calling himself a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He's a Hall of
Sorry,
Famer.
John
He is
Elway.
a Hall of Famer.
Honestly, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
All right, you go ahead, P. You go ahead.
I'm taking Joe Buck's
Better?
the better announcer.
Wow.
Sorry, Troy.
Sorry, Troy. Troy's not even here.
He's here.
Troy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't
No,
be Pete.
Collinsworth probably has. He definitely does have more football knowledge than Buck, but he's just so fucking annoying. I can't even stand it anymore. Like I can't. I don't look forward to Sunday night football because Collinsworth drives me nuts. Buck's pretty annoying too. He just kind of has one of those faces that you just want to sock. You know.
But a great voice.
But Collinsworth, I don't know the way he's losing it. I think he's always been annoying, to be honest. But he thinks he's funny. He's trying to do these little things that he thinks he's really funny.
The little slide.
I'm over the slide.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
And here's the guy. He's really just overdoing it now. But he's always talking like he's trying to teach somebody a lesson. Like he's talking to a bunch of 5-year-olds. Like 5-year-olds are watching. So, like it's just like basic shit that the whole world knows. Like, yeah, we know, asshole. Like
Here's a guy. He's the quarterback.
and he throws the ball far to the receiver.
That's
It's basically
this
what it
guy.
is. And plus, we know Joe Buck's nephew in real life, so I'm gonna go. I gotta go with Joe Buck.
You do.
Yeah. Well, all right. Everybody for Joe Buck. Even though Kramer didn't really pick Buck, he picked Collinsworth, but being more annoying.
So he was picking Buck to be the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we did. That's
Yeah.
what we all did.
Yep.
It wasn't like who's the better announcer. We didn't say that. I did give Collinsworth some credit. I think he's got more football knowledge than Buck. I would hope that he would have more football knowledge, but yeah,
Yeah, he played the game, man.
right.
So did Joe Buck.
Remember that video of him when he was like in the league and they were interviewing him and he was
Yeah,
like,
we don't need to talk about Chris Hansen should have been called.
yeah, Chris Hansen should have been called.
Yeah.
Collinsworth, what was he talking about? I don't know. He was like young girls,
Creepy.
very
Creepy.
young girls. I don't
Yeah.
know if a player said that now. Imagine that shit.
Yeah.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you have to look it up on YouTube. I don't even know what you type in.
Yeah.
Collinsworth interview,
Creepy
young-
interview.
young girls. I
That's
don't know.
a weird search.
Yeah.
Chris Collinsworth creepy interview.
Yeah. Definitely would come up. Definitely would come up. Can we get him off the
Collinsworth,
screen? I don't want to look at him anymore.
Collinsworth and cream pies.
What? What?
That's what you're supposed to look up. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
no.
Well, all right.
What?
What?
Always Sunny just made me think of that. Okay.
Okay, all right.
What?
Really has something to do with Collinsworth. Or if we're being honest, but that's what I thought of, so I blurted it out. Okay.
You know what I was thinking on the way here?
We were gonna spin the wheel and then talk about shit.
All right, well, this is kind of completely off topic.
Okay.
Can we get him off the screen? I don't want to look at him anymore.
I don't know what else to.
Just do the first screen with the sponsors.
Give
man.
us here. Oh no, not
Yeah,
there.
I guess
it
this
is.
one.
Yeah.
So I was thinking this on the way here. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not, so I don't want to get all controversial, but it drives me nuts how I don't get in my mind how people run out of things. Like say just like something like a body wash type of thing, right? Or say like whatever
You
deodorant
gotta
type
stay
of
on
thing.
top of that
Right?
stuff.
Like do people actually run out? Like how do you're just like, oh my god, I didn't realize I was almost empty on deodorant.
I'm
Like-
gonna stink.
I literally got 2 on deck, and I'm already going to get the next ones.
Yeah.
Like it's how it always goes.
So what was this about? You're just patting yourself on the back?
No, I was
here?
just
No, it's
I was
just
trying to
Little
put my
little pet peeve.
I was trying to put myself into the head of like how do people just run out of things?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like is that normal?
Like you're running low, you should go put it on your list and
Right,
get it
right away.
right away.
Do you ever ran out of something?
Not like that, really.
So you're on top of it. I don't know if this is unpopular or not. I feel like some people run out of things, and it's kind of weird.
I mean, run out of things, but not like nothing like you mentioned.
Nothing like we'll say toiletry wise. You know
no,
what I mean?
I don't think so.
Oh, so maybe we're all in the same boat here, but
We're all in the same boat.
interesting.
Interesting stuff.
Are you a spray deodorant or a stick deodorant kind of guy?
Oh, no, we gotta save that.
That's
save
a good
it for
versus,
Save
actually.
it for the.
Never
for
mind.
I'll put it in the notes.
Put it in the notes.
Then weren't we gonna do like clear versus what's the other one? Like a
Not clear.
Yeah, wait, what? Clear what?
Like
or I
the
mean white
stick.
white versus
Oh yeah. The
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could do that too.
what was the other one? Spray versus
white versus gel.
spray versus stick.
Mm-hmm.
White versus gel.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep it in my notes. We could have done more today. We went pretty quick there. We could have done more, but that's all right.
You can tell the graphics guy to whip them up right now.
He doesn't. Yeah, you're
Asking for too much.
You're asking for. You're
He's literally
believing.
sleeping over there.
You're believing in him a little too much. He's not even
He
paying
could do it.
attention
He
right
could-
now.
he could
No,
Whip it up.
he couldn't do it. That's the episode. He can't do it. All right.
That was a great episode.
Good
I feel like
episode.
we did cook, though.
We did cook a little fast. It was 40 minutes though. I got to piss really bad. It's almost time to eat.
Piss counter.
Yeah.
The draft piss counter.
It was like 4-0 or something
Yeah.
like that.
That's
4-0-0.
Yeah. And then even Dan wasn't here, but he had 0 too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I probably should get that checked out. I don't know. Maybe next week we'll live stream that. Me
They
getting
make those
checked out.
commercials
But what?
about like the old guy playing with his grandson, and then all of a sudden he has got to run off to the bathroom. That's going to be you?
Is that a piss commercial or is the guy
Yeah.
run off to go shit?
No, I think it's
It's me. I'm 31 and I'm a
you're
grandpa.
You're getting old, yeah.
I'm getting
imagine.
up there. I'm getting to be a big boy. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But that's going to wrap it up. This week's weekly picks episode. We have a playlist full of them. More to come. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.